Welcome to the channel. We have my X5 loaded up with a 20-foot trailer and we are headed out to a long 11-hour journey to New Jersey. My buddy Christian is in the passenger seat, I'm in the driver's seat, and we are on our way to pick up a 2013 BMW X5 that is knocking really bad. The owner Damien reached out to me a while back and said he's just done with this thing. He put in a lot of work into it and one day it started knocking on him, so he parked it, ordered an engine for it, and just didn't have the space or time to swap it in. That's when he reached out to me and asked if I wanted to buy it. So, here we are.
Oh no! Oh no!
Not the worst I've heard, but it's definitely there. Alright, let's get her strapped down. Yeah, it must have been. Back on the road again. We really didn't record too much on the way home, but we got the X5 all loaded up. It was a super smooth transaction. Damien's a great guy. I wish we lived close to him because we have a ton in common. A used engine and transmission was also included with this transaction, so we actually shoved it in the back of the new X5 and it fit like a glove with the seats up. So if you were curious, a complete engine and transmission fits in the back of one of these things with the seats still upright. The plan is with this X5 is to first get it home, diagnose it, and then most likely swap the new engine in it. Alright, we made it home safely from New Jersey, so we got the X5 actually unloaded from the trailer. We backed it up to the shop, put the forklift in it, took out the engine, transmission in the back of it, and now we're ready to start working on it. And it's kind of weird because I took it for a little trip just around the block and the engine's not knocking anymore. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but when we get in the shop, we'll drain the oil and we'll actually pull out the oil filter and spread it across and see if we see any bearing material in it. It's quiet. Where'd the knock go? It was loud when we rolled it onto the trailer, like really loud. Goofy. Whatever, we'll get this in the shop right now. We have the oil draining on the X5, and we just went ahead and pulled the oil filter. Usually if you have like a knocking engine, the first step is always cutting open the oil filter just to see what's in there. If most of the time it's bearing material that spins around the crankshaft or connecting rods, and you know, the oil pump will be the first thing that picks it up, and then it goes to the oil filter. So we just want to cut this open, spread it apart, and see what we have here on this. Tear this open here. Here's the oil filter all apart. I don't see anything too concerning in this thing. If this had like a spun bearing, it would literally be like a disco party glitter bomb went off in this with a bunch of like brownish, copperish bearing material, but I don't see anything crazy like that. Yeah, it looks clear of metal or any debris, so I really don't want to pull this engine right now because I don't have an answer. I'm leaning towards this engine being like an injector issue. So we'll go ahead and put some new oil in it right now. New filter. I'll just take all 6 injectors of the new engine and put it in this vehicle and see what happens. first step to getting these injectors out is to remove the air filter box and then the intake going to the turbo. Now onto the intake manifold. Next up is the fuel rail and return lines to the injectors. And then I'm removing the nuts to hold down the injectors. I do have a fancy injector puller, and that's how I get the injectors out. Here I am blowing out the injector bores just to make sure they are spotless for the new injectors. These are the new injectors. The old ones were pretty crusty. I would imagine some water got into these at one point in time, and these injectors do not like water whatsoever. I don't think the engine got enough miles on it to throw a calibration error for the bad injector. So here we are. Now I'm just putting it back together in reverse procedure. We got all the injectors in, we code them in, I primed the fuel system with Pro Tool, and we'll start this thing up. It'll take a while for it to crank just because air is bleeding out of the fuel system. Sounds pretty good. I don't hear any knocking, so that's good. And yeah, the plan is, like I said multiple times in this video, we'll just put some miles on it and see what happens.
Thinking that muffler delete was pretty loud.
Yeah, we disconnected the battery because we thought we were taking out the engine. Oh, moved too quick. We disconnected the battery because we thought we were taking out the engine, and yeah, we connected it and I never put it back. So I got on it, the hatch came open, I'm like, wow, it's really loud in here now. All right, round two. Gets with it. Little Italian tune-up. But honestly, this engine, it seems very solid. It's very quick, very smooth, very responsive. I want to say it's an injector. It was an injector. Actually, when we swapped this, we took on a little test drive. We didn't put it on camera or anything, but injector number 5 was throwing a smoothness error code on it, so we went back and swapped it out with another one. And it feels very good, so we'll drive this, we'll let the adaptation set in. It takes a solid like 500 miles for the adaptation to set in. I'm thinking maybe got bad fuel in the tank, and something went wrong with one injector, and I mean the computer didn't have enough time to throw a fault code for that injector. It didn't have enough miles on it, because when this guy had the engine knocking, he stopped driving it right away and parked it just because he didn't want to cause any more damage on the vehicle at all. So I'm kind of thinking that's the issue, but yeah, we'll let adaptation set in and put some miles on this thing. It is the next month, and we've been putting some miles on this thing, and it's been running really good. That noise hasn't made its appearance yet, but I did get a check engine light for an injector. It was number 4. So I did put some questionable injectors in this thing just to see if it, changes the sound and makes it run good. And yeah, we have a bad injector, but I just want to kind of eliminate all variables here. So we're going to put 6 brand new injectors in and just be done with the injectors on this thing. And I believe my brother's actually coming here, and he's going to take this home, and he might even buy the thing. So let's replace the injectors right now. Beep. All right, we got all 6 brand new injectors in this thing, so we're going ahead and throw on the intake manifold. We'll code in all the injectors for the vehicle because they all have different index values, and it's very specific for diesel, so we'll do that and test drive next. Okay, we got the new injectors coded in. I'm just priming the fuel pump right now, so it'll take a little bit to start up to bleed the air off of the fuel system. So we'll go ahead and start it up right now. All right, it's running smooth. It does take a while for the injectors to bleed off the fuel on the inside or the air on the inside. So next step, we'll take it for a test drive, make sure everything's good on it. And for someone to buy it.
You know what? It is and it isn't. So.
All right, new injectors are all in. This thing runs buttery smooth. I mean, it has plenty of power. There's really no hiccups at all with the engine. So, I mean, I would say it's fixed. We got fresh oil in it. We got new injectors. We got new filters on it. We even installed some mud flaps too. And this is actually going to my brother Tyler here.
Hello.
And he's driving it back to Illinois today, a 3.5-hour drive home. And yeah, hopefully all goes well. All right, we are all wrapped up with this X5, and unfortunately, I was hoping to do like a engine swap video for you guys, but it ended up not being an engine swap at all. It just boiled down to an injector on this thing, so that's absolutely awesome. I mean, so it still has the original engine, original transmission on it, which is great, and it's looking stunning right now. So this is actually going to my brother, and he's going to drive it back to Illinois right now. That is a wrap for this video. And yeah, we got more content to come, so that's good. And stay tuned, guys. Thank you.